Hey everyone, I am Christopher Cola Gaming, and today we're playing Madden 24, which just came out. Except I am playing the last gen version, which honestly is pretty much just Madden 23, but it says Madden 24 on the title screen instead of Madden 23. But we're gonna simulate a this NFL season franchise mode. I'm gonna follow it pretty closely, and we're gonna see how the season ends up, and that's what we're gonna be doing. So it's gonna say I'm controlling the Eagles, but in Madden franchise mode, you gotta select one team to control. It doesn't let you just be an observer. So I'm not actually controlling anything on the Eagles. I have it all set to automatic. But yeah. So, while I'm advancing to the regular season, this was originally going to be a video of me trying to, while we're advancing to the regular season, this was originally going to be a video of me trying to beat all of the Madden 24 minigames, but I thought that would be something that they could get on last gen pretty easily. Turns out they did not do that. So, instead you're getting this video instead. But yeah, as we approach the actual start to the regular season, because I don't really think anyone here cares about the preseason. Yeah. Okay, so we're at the start of the NFL season. Let's get a look at rosters if you don't know any of, if you just need a little refresher of, the NFL rosters going into this season. I can get you that real quick. Starting with the Philadelphia Eagles, still have Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, Darius Slay, a lot of the team from last year. Jalen Hurts up to an 89 overall in Madden this year, and much higher than what he was last year. Also a superstar X Factor now. He was not previously. The Atlanta Falcons with Desmond Ridder coming in 70 overall. First year of actually being the full starter for the entire season. Aside from that, they also have Chris Lindstrom, Jesse Bates, JD. I don't know why I said JD. Grady Jarrett. I don't really know anyone on the Falcons roster aside from like Kyle Pitts and Desmond Ridder and Cordero Patterson. So, some of these teams I'm gonna know like nothing about while we're going through them, but yeah. Oh, the Falcons have Bijan Robinson too. They got them. 49ers with the most confusing quarterback room of all time of Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, and Sam Darnold. All almost the exact same overall in Madden. But that's not gonna matter too much because they have literally every other good player in the NFL. So that should help out their mediocre quarterback room. New York Giants with Dexter Lawrence II, actually their #1 ranked player. I thought it was Saquon Barkley. Turns out he's #2. Acquired Darren Waller in the offseason. And I did not know Graham Gano was the 6th best player on the Giants, according to Madden. That's kind of funny. But of course, at quarterback, Daniel Jones. Why is Carson Wentz on the Giants? Did that happen? Carson Wentz is not on the Giants. Don't know why this is just a regular Madden roster. I don't know why he's listed on the New York Giants. Hey, this is me in post. I realized that I started this franchise at preseason, so some free agents got signed. In this case, Carson Wentz was signed by the Giants in the game during preseason. But obviously he's still a free agent in real life. And also, because some roster moves happened the day Madden came out, some of them weren't in the game yet. So some players who actually got signed to different teams are on different teams in this video. Like later, Ezekiel Elliott was apparently assigned to the Chiefs, and Teddy Bridgewater's on the Packers. So, there are some slight inconsistencies with real rosters, but it's close enough. Jacksonville Jaguars, led by Trevor Lawrence, and apparently Josh Rosen's there too, although we just saw Carson Wentz. That could be inaccurate somehow. Trevor Lawrence up to an 83 overall. Aside from Trevor Lawrence, the Jaguars also have Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley coming back after this season after being suspended. Josh Allen, not to be confused with the cover athlete of Madden 24, Josh Allen, and Travis Etienne. New York Jets just acquired Aaron Rodgers, who is Aaron Rodgers like tanked it overall. He's only an 86 overall going into this year. Probably going to go up though, because I think he's going to have a good season. Aside from Aaron Rodgers though, they got Quentin Williams, Sauce, obviously, Chris Mosley. That's Garrett Wilson. Breece Hall is back, although the Jets, I think, just signed Dalvin Cook, which is not even in the game, because apparently Madden doesn't know NFL rosters, apparently. But, yeah, Detroit Lions, a really good team in Detroit, with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Penei Sewell. They signed C.J. Gardner-Johnson at a steal of a price, honestly. They got David Montgomery, Jared Goff, going into his 7th season. Unlike the other top 2 pick quarterback from the 2016 draft, is actually on a team. That's cool. Green Bay Packers coming out with Jordan Love for his first season as a starter. But can't forget their defense with Jair Alexander. Got Aaron Jones, Rashad Gary. Aaron Jones is a running back. Don't know why I grouped him with the defense. But, yeah, we got Kenny Clark, Devondre Campbell, Javion Clowney, and, okay, so Madden actually has Teddy Bridgewater's not on the Packers. What? I have so many questions. How did they make these rosters? Okay, well, that's weird. I'm gonna have to fix some of these. I don't know what is up with that. Teddy Bridgewater's on the Lions. I don't know what. Anyway, there's Bryce Young on the Panthers. Number 1 pick of the 2023 NFL Draft. They got Miles Sanders in the backfield, just acquired from the Eagles. More fittingly out of free agency. Miles Sanders is actually their highest ranked player. I did not realize that. Can't forget Brian Burns on the defense. And, J.C. Horn. They have him too. They do have J.C. Horn. And, yeah. Patriots. Led by Matthew Judon on the defense. And, going into this season, make or break year for Mac Jones. We're gonna have to see how that pays out. Trace McSorley's on the roster too, so that's fun. Las Vegas Raiders, led by Jimmy Garoppolo, who, honestly, probably worse than Derek Carr, but, so that was a questionable move. But aside from that, they should have Josh Jacobs, who I imagine, oh yeah, I was gonna say Josh Jacobs was their best player. Forgot they had Devontae Adams on the roster. Josh Jacobs, their second best player though. Max Crosby, really good linebacker. Daniel Carlson's a pretty underrated kicker, if you're asking me specifically. Los Angeles Rams, led by Aaron Donald, who is still a 99 overall. Somehow, I honestly don't know. Cooper Kupp, injured a lot of last year, but still really good, 98 overall. Same with Cam Akers is an 81. Really, Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp are the really only good players on the Rams roster, as you can tell, as it just drastically drops from 98 overall to 82. But also still being led out by Matthew Stafford. Stetson Bennett's on the roster too, so he played pretty well in a preseason game a couple days ago. Ravens, Lamar Jackson just signed that huge deal, and he's going to be there for a while. But aside from Lamar on the roster, they have Mark Andrews and Marlon Humphrey, then Lamar Jackson, of course. They also signed Odell Beckham Jr., who's somewhere in here. He's an 85 overall right there. And can't forget Justin Tucker, greatest kicker of all time. New Orleans Saints. Got Tyrann Mathieu, Marshawn Lattimore. And of course, you know, the newly acquired Derek Carr. And I didn't even know Jameis Winston was still on the Saints. Apparently he is. Although that could be wrong, because this is the same game that had Carson Wentz on the Giants for some reason. But, also, Alvin Kamara, who should probably be suspended, although they were only going to suspend him for like 3 games, which seems weirdly low, but he's here. Seahawks, Kenneth Walker. He's really good running back last year. He's injured right now, though, so we'll see how long he's out for. Geno Smith, after his resurgent year last year, up to an 81 overall. And aside from those two, they got Jamal Adams at strong safety here. Bobby Wagner, Tyler Lockett, and DK Metcalf, always good wide receivers. This team could be all right. The Steelers still have TJ Watt, of course, and Cameron Hayward, Minka Fitzpatrick. They have a really good defense. It's just more of a question of, is the offense going to be good? Kenny Pickett coming into his second year at 73 overall. And Najee Harris is still all right. He's I wouldn't say he's like good, like really good, but he's not really bad. He's fine. They have George Pickens, though, of course, who's actually only an 80 overall. Thought he would be higher. He's not even the #1 ranked wide receiver on the team, actually. Huh. Well, anyway, yeah. Houston Texans, led out by C.J. Stroud. 73 overall in his rookie year. They also have Laramie Tunsil, Jimmy Ward, Shaq Mason, and Dameon Pierce, who really good year last year before getting injured. And it appears he's still listed as injured in the game. I don't know if he's actually still injured, but Dalton Schultz is here, Desmond King, Devin Singletary. It's not a very good team, honestly, but should be better than last year, I guess. Titans. Derrick Henry still here, of course, at 94 overall. Just signed DeAndre Hopkins in this offseason, too, 93 overall. So, like, the team's not that bad on paper until you look at the quarterback room of Ryan Tannehill, Will Levis, and Malik Willis. And unlike the 49ers, they don't have a god team around these guys to make them good. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins helps. Traylon Burks could be all right. And, Derrick Henry's there. But aside from that, I couldn't tell you a single person on the Titans' offensive line, so I don't know if it's good or bad. But, Minnesota Vikings, of course, being led up by Kirk Cousins. Maybe he'll finally win something. And okay, Leonard Fournette is not on the Vikings. Who made these rosters? Who had EA approved it? Alright, whatever. Alexander Madison, also, 76 overall. And, yeah, of course they have Justin Jefferson, 99 overall wide receiver. Harrison Smith here, TJ Hockenson. It's a pretty good team on paper. It just more comes down to, can Kirk Cousins actually win when it matters? Chicago Bears. Dalvin Cook is not on the Chicago Bears. I'm going to have to make some changes here. I don't know what's going on with this. But, Tremaine Edmonds, DJ Moore, Eddie Jackson. It's an alright team. It could be decent if Justin Fields, steps up and plays well. But more just comes down to, if he can play well, the team should be able to be decent. If he plays bad, the team's just going to be awful. Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow coming off that calf strain. He's suffered in practice. We'll see how that affects him this season. Joe Mixon, of course, here. And can't forget about Jamar Chase. And the Bengals' pretty stacked wide receiver room. And, of course, they have defensive players such as DJ Reader. Yeah, that guy. Buffalo Bills. Of course, I have Stephon Diggs. The Madden 24 cover athlete, Josh Allen. Von Miller, Jordan Poyer. Micah Hyde. Devin Singletary, I think, running. Oh, well, okay, well, Damian Harris is in the game. He's not actually going to play this season, though. So, because he suffered that jet ski injury. But, yeah. Broncos, Javonte Williams, a running back. We have the make or break year, pretty much, for Russell Wilson on the Denver Broncos. While we're at it, Ben DiNucci's on the Broncos, too. So, that's fun. Yeah, of course, they also have Patrick Sand, Justin Simmons, Randy Gregory, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, and Devontae Williams. Cleveland Browns. Of course, Myles Garrett's here, 99 overall. Nick Chubb. Amari Cooper down here. Denzel Ward. More comes down to, can Deshaun Watson be good? This is the only mention I'm making of Deshaun Watson. We're going to move on to the Buccaneers, led out by Baker Mayfield, who honestly might not even be the starter going into the season. Kind of looks like Kyle Trask was playing slightly better. But running back Ricard White, and anyone else, they have Mike Evans too, Levante David, Tristan Wirfs, Vita Vea. It's an all-right team, like on paper. It more just comes down to, can Baker Mayfield be even slightly confident? And they should be able to at least make the playoffs. Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, but he's not even playing this year. Like, he's out almost the entire season. But aside from that, this team is just really bad. Like, it's just not good. I don't know what you want me to say. It's just bad. But Los Angeles Chargers, top player Derwin James, Joey Bosa in second. Of course, they have Austin Eckler, who had to hold out for a bit to get a deal, but I'm pretty sure he got one. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, of course, Justin Herbert, a quarterback, who actually I would have made him a superstar X Factor personally, but he is not one. He's just a superstar. Kansas City Chiefs. Do I even got to go over this roster? They have Travis Kelce, 99 overall. Patrick Mahomes, 99 overall. Chris Jones, 96 overall, though he's currently holding out. Creed Humphrey, their center, 90 overall. Yeah, it's a really good team. I don't know how much I really got to talk about it. Did that say Ezekiel Elliott? This is just ridiculous. Okay. The Colts, Jonathan Taylor, who is also trying to get a new deal right now, but they're led out by rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson, who was actually just declared the starter today as I'm recording this. And aside from Anthony Richardson, he has Michael Pittman Jr. to throw to, and Jarvis Landry. So he's probably going to have to do a lot of running, because those are his top two wide receivers. But I don't think Jelani Woods is going to be helping that much. But, yeah, past the Colts. Washington Commanders, led by Brian Robinson Jr. in the running back room. They have, they have Jacoby Brissett as the best player on the team, but Sam Howell is the one who's actually starting. I don't know if Madden's going to abide by that, but we're just going to hope they do. But I also can't forget, they got Terry McLaurin on this team, Jonathan Allen, Kendall Fuller, Chase Young. They have a really good defense, and could be a maybe alright offense, depending on how Sam Howell plays. Dallas Cowboys, they got Zach Martin, who's injured, Micah Parsons, Stephon Gilmore, DeMarcus Lawrence, CeeDee Lamb. Pretty good team overall. It more just comes down to Dak Prescott not throwing 20 interceptions, and they could probably win. Probably going to make the playoffs. Probably won't make it far in the playoffs because it's the Dallas Cowboys, but they might win a game, maybe. Miami Dolphins, led by Tua Tagovailoa. I don't even know who that is. Devon Akune. Okay, I don't even know on that one. But, wide receiver, of course, they have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And also they acquired Braxton Berrios because the Jets didn't want him for some reason. I don't know why. But they lost Mike Gesicki, so their new starting tight end is Mo Alley Cox. And yeah, that's pretty much Dolphins people. And that is every single NFL roster very quickly looked over. So we're going to get into the actual season simulation. Yeah. So, I'm an Eagles fan, so I'm just going to set the Eagles season goal to win the Super Bowl, because that was what I would like to do this year, personally. That would be pretty cool. But, yeah, we're going to sim to halfway through the season, check up on stats, and then we're going to sim to the playoffs, then sim week by week from that point. That's how we're doing this. So yeah, let's sim to mid-season. I'll see you in, well, you'll see me in approximately about 4 seconds, and, but this is going to take a couple minutes to do, so, yeah. Alright, we have reached the halfway point of the season. The Philadelphia Eagles and New York Giants are both 5-2. Washington Commanders are 4-3. Dallas Cowboys are 2-4. I'm honestly more surprised that the Commanders are 4-3 than the Cowboys at being 2-4, honestly. But we're gonna just look at records first. We'll do it by division. We're starting with the AFC North. The Steelers are 6-0. Can't say I saw that one coming. Browns 3-3, Bengals 3-3, Ravens are 2-5. The AFC South, Titans lead that division at 4-2. The Texans, even with a new quarterback, are still awful, and the Colts are doing okay, I guess. Jaguars struggling after their playoff appearance last year. Let's move quickly to the AFC East with the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets are 4-2, leading the division. Josh Allen and the Bills are 4-3 in second place. And the Dolphins and Patriots are both 3-4. AFC West, the Raiders actually lead the division at 4-3. The Broncos are also 4-3. The Chiefs are in like third place. Can't say I saw that one coming. And the Chargers are in last. AFC North, Minnesota Vikings lead the division. Detroit Lions in second. Almost every team here is 3-4, except the Packers, who are 2-4 because bye week reasons. NFC South, the Baker Mayfield-led Buccaneers lead the division, with the Saints close behind. Bryce Young not having the best start to his career on the Panthers. NFC East, best division. We already looked at this one, but still interesting to look at. Yeah, I'll just skip past it. NFC West, the Seattle Seahawks lead that division at 3-3. 49ers are 3-4. The Rams are 3-4. And the Cardinals are 0-7. Kind of saw that one coming, not gonna lie. Hey, I'm Christopher Cola Gaming, interrupting your regularly scheduled Christopher Cola Gaming content to tell you that you should subscribe to the YouTube channel, because only like 4% of you are doing that, so that'd be pretty nice. Also, join the Discord server. We got the link right here. You can talk to people. We got pretty cool people there. And, oh yeah, we got a video suggestions channel where you can send video ideas. I may do them, I may not, who knows. But, anyway, back to your regularly scheduled Christopher Cola Gaming content. Yeah. Let's look at stats now here. There we go. Can't say I saw that coming. Russell Wilson leads the league in passing yards so far. Jalen Hurts is in second. Desmond Ridder is in third. Somehow. Mac Jones is in fourth. Derek Carr leads close behind fifth. Where's Patrick Mahomes? There he is. He is not having, like, I guess, touchdown interception wise, 16-2, but he has not thrown that many yards. Just they're running the ball more. Anthony Richardson in there too. Who is leading the league in touchdowns right now? Out of curiosity. It appears to be Russell Wilson. Okay, Mac Jones is in second, Derek Carr in third, Matthew Stafford in fourth. This is not how I was expecting this to go. This is really something else. Accidentally closed out of the stats. I guess I was that shocked. But on to rushing stats. This is just the Eagles' rushing stats. DeAndre Swift leads the team, out of curiosity. If you were wondering, Jalen Hurts is in second. But, NFL rushing stats. Josh Jacobs leads the league in rushing yards, with Jonathan Taylor in second and Joe Mixon in third. Alvin Kamara in fourth, Derrick Henry in fifth. Josh Jacobs is currently leading with 648, which is about 30 more than Jonathan Taylor. Pretty tight race there, though. Receiving yards. Currently being led by Jerry Jeudy on the Broncos, of all people. Jamison Williams. Tim Patrick, who I think suffered a season-ending injury in training camp. I don't even think he's supposed to be here, but he is. Mike Evans, Drake London, Chris Olave. Blocking. Drew Dalman leading the league in, I don't even know. Sacks allowed? But no, actually, he has the least sacks, I guess. Jason Kelsey only has 1, 2 for fellow Eagles fans who are watching this. Defensively, it is Zaven Collins leading the league in tackles. What's he was leading in interceptions? Because I'm curious and want to know. It is Roderick Teamer Jr. Can't say I've ever heard his name. I do know who J.C. Horn is, though, for the Panthers. Darius Slay has 3 for the Eagles. And DeMonte KZ also has 3. And Alex Singleton does, too. Let's see. Who is the league in sacks right now? Aaron Donald with 12.5. Hassan Reddick has 8 right behind him. Not even really right behind him, actually. Kind of a bit far behind. But yeah, Baron Browning, Nick Bosa, Brandon Graham with 6.5. Kicking. Who leads the team in kicking? The NFL made in field goals made. That'll be Jason Myers, Riley Patterson, and Graham Gano, all tied at 9 right now. Riley Patterson has the most field goal attempts at 12. Who leads the league in made extra points is the real question here. Definitely not Zane Gonzalez. Chad Ryland leads the league in extra points made, currently 28 for 28 on the season. And punting. It is currently Braden Mann on the, I think, undefeated Steelers, also leads the league in punts. Guess they just got a really good defense. And kick return yards led by Dramone Ford on average kick return yards at 28.5. Punt return average is, well, actually punt return attempts is Patrick Peterson. Let's see the punt return average leader. Would be Deebo Samuel at 16.5 yards. I saw Zach Pascal on the Cardinals. Zach Pascal's not on the Cardinals, to my knowledge. He might be, actually. Wait, no, Zach Pascal is on the Cardinals. I just realized that. Anyway. So that's cool. We're going to sim to the playoffs here and see who ends up making it. Alright, we are here in the NFL playoffs. The Cowboys, who started 2-4, finished at 11-6, winning the division. Not sure how that would happen, but I can also tell, because the Eagles are in the playoffs at 10-7, that the Giants also made the playoffs. Let's take a look at the playoff bracket. So we have the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets in the number 1 seed in the AFC. 2-seed Titans going facing the 7-seed Ravens. 3-seed Steelers facing the 6-seed Colts. And the 4-seed Raiders facing the 5th-seed Broncos. On the other side of the spectrum, the number 1 seed in the NFC is the Saints of all teams. We also have the 2-seed Cowboys facing the 7-seed that's not the Broncos. Buccaneers. 3-seed Seahawks facing the 6-seed Eagles. And the 4-seeded Packers facing the 5th-seeded Giants. Things to take away here. No Chiefs in the playoffs. They missed the playoffs. On this side, no 49ers in the playoffs. They missed the playoffs. That is something I was not expecting. I was also not expecting the Saints to win the entire NFC conference. Well, finish as the 1 seed. And same with the Jets over here. Could not say I saw that coming. But so let's look at some team records. I want to know how that shaked out. Okay, starting with looking at just the AFC. The Jets and Bills both finished at 11-6, but they're in the same division, so the Bills are automatically a wild card team. Titans and Raiders and Colts and Steelers all finished 10-7, and all of those teams won their division except the Colts, because the Titans were also 10-7. Then the Steelers won the AFC North with the Ravens finishing in second at 9-8. Browns missed the playoffs at 9-8. Jags missed the playoffs at 9-8. The Broncos, who started out really well, missed the playoffs at 9-8. Patriots missed. Dolphins missed. The Chiefs went 7-10. That is actually really surprising. And then the Texans had the worst AFC record at 4-13. Meanwhile, in the NFC, Saints go 11-6. Chargers go, that's not the Chargers. The Cowboys go 11-6. Seahawks go 10-7. Giants 10-7. Eagles 10-7. Packers 9-8, and I guess that was good enough to win their division. And Buccaneers also go 9-8 and make the playoffs. Commanders are the best team to miss the playoffs, also at 9-8. Then Falcons, Panthers, 49ers go 7-10. Vikings go 7-10. Bears go 7-10. Lions go 6-11. And the Cardinals do win 3 games, but that does make them the worst team in the NFL this year. Rams go 5-12. I said the Lions had the best roster they had in a long time at the start of this video. They still went 6-11. So, guess not. Alright. Now we're gonna look at some stats here and awards too. Let's first take a look at player stats. Who led the league in passing yards? It is Derek Carr for the number 1 seed Saints with 4,994 passing yards. Literally came 6 yards short of 5,000 passing yards. Desmond Ritter came in second for the Falcons. Jimmy G in third for the that's not the Raiders. Baker Mayfield actually had a pretty darn good season. Russell Wilson on the Broncos didn't even make the playoffs, came in 5th. Jalen Hurts in 6th. Teddy Bridgewater and the Packers. He's not even on the Packers, so that's the one's a little weird. But I didn't download any custom rosters. This is the roster that came with the game, so I don't know what's up with that. But Matthew Stafford for the actual Rams. Who had the worst quarterback throwing yards for starting quarterbacks? I kind of want to know. Lamar Jackson had the least passing yards for starting quarterbacks, and his team is in the playoffs, so I guess he was running a lot. I don't know what's going on there, but rushing yards, Derrick Henry led the league with there's 1,730 yards. Jonathan Taylor in second, about 200 yards behind him. And then Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, Nick Chubb, and Najee Harris, respectively. Receiving yards, Cooper Kupp led the league in receiving yards with Mike Evans in second, Michael Gallup in third, and Chris Olave in fourth. Justin Jefferson actually came in like 7th place. That's for him being the best receiver in the game. That's a little weird. Blocking, Ryan McCollum. He led the league in sack. Actually, wait, no, that's sacks allowed. He only allowed 1 sack the entire year. That's cool. He also only played 1 game. I just noticed this. Oh yeah, that's kind of cheating. Jordan McFadden played all 17 games, only allowed 1 sack. I'd say that counts more. Leighton Vander Esch led the league in tackles with 150, with Alex Singleton in second with 147, and Demario Davis on the number 1 seed Saints with 145. And kicking, with the lead in field goals made, it was Jason Myers with 19. And punting, it was Matt Ariza, of all people, with 72 punts, led the league in punts for the Los Angeles Rams. Okay, I can't say I saw that coming. Antonio Gibson led the league in average kick return yardage, and it was Patrick Peterson punt return attempts, 32, leading for the Steelers. Okay, all right, let's sim this first round of playoffs here. I'll give you a glimpse of the playoff bracket second time, in case you forgot already. Here's a glimpse of the playoff matchups. We have Titans, Ravens, Steelers, Colts, Raiders, Bills, and then Cowboys, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Eagles, and Packers, Giants. Yeah, we're going to simulate week by week until the Super Bowl, and we're going to watch some of the Super Bowl. So that's going to be fun. The Eagles won 21-14. I can see at the top. Let's see who else won. The 7th seed Ravens able to take down the Titans. The Colts absolutely destroyed the Steelers. And same thing with the Bills Raiders here too. On the other side of the spectrum, you can't really see the Cowboys even on the 2 seed matchup. I just noticed that. But it was 27-33 Buccaneers win. A 21-14 win for the Eagles versus the Seahawks, and a 42-35 win for the Giants when playing the Packers. That is a historic playoff game right there. But now we have Jets, Ravens, Bills, Colts, Eagles, Saints, Buccaneers, and Giants, Eagles. We're gonna simulate to the next week and see how that plays out. So, in the AFC Championship game, we will have Bills versus Ravens and Saints versus Eagles. The Saints do their thing with the Buccaneers, winning 35-14. Close game between the Giants and Eagles, 27-24. The Jets and Ravens also had a pretty close game, with the Ravens coming out on top, 24-17. And the Bills kind of just destroyed the Colts. It was not very close, 38-17. So, let's sim championship weekend, and we'll see who is playing in the Super Bowl. It's either the Saints or the Eagles on one side, and the Bills and the Ravens on the other. Let's see how it plays out. Alright, well, it's Pro Bowl week, because that's still in Madden, but, looking at the playoff picture, I see it in the top of the screen there. The Eagles have beaten the Saints 34-30, and the Ravens beat the Bills, 27-24. So we have the 7th seed Ravens playing the 6th seed Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. It's kind of funny, because I just saw a lot of people on Twitter, saying how a Eagles-Ravens Super Bowl between Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson would be awesome. Well, here you go. It's about to happen, and we're about to see it go down. We're going to watch some of this game, if it's close at the end, or really close at all. But we're going to watch the first drives, too, for both teams. Alright, today's the day. Super Bowl game day versus the 10-7 Eagles and the 9-8 Ravens. We're gonna hop in, play full game. We're just gonna see how this goes down. As an Eagles fan, just saying now, I did not rig this. This is all simulation. Just by pure coincidence, the Eagles ended up in the Super Bowl. But, yeah. Alright, here's our Super Bowl opening here. I have the music turned off for copyright reasons, but here we go. Here's the opening scene. It's funny, because this is the preseason game that, like, just happened, actually. Alright, let's see. I'm going to be able to super sim in a second here. Alright, we're going to skip the rest of this cutscene. Alright, we're going to super sim. Around 6-minute quarters, by the way, if you're curious. Probably should have said that at the start, but we've been simulating 6-minute quarters this whole time. We're just gonna start simulating, and it's gonna be the Ravens with the ball first in Super Bowl 58. They finally got the accurate Eagles field art. That wasn't even in Madden 23. That's kind of funny, but Ravens down the ball at 26. And we're going to see Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense first. We should get his season stats on the screen. Here we go. Lamar Jackson with 3,165 passing yards this season. 23 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. He actually had the least passing yards of every single starting quarterback, but I guess he caught fire in the playoffs, and they're here in the Super Bowl now. So, we're going to see Lamar and the Ravens take their first attempt with the ball. And it's going to be a handoff, and that is going nowhere. Gained 2 yards on the play. That is J.K. Dobbins, I think. Davion Taylor is not here, and neither is Josh Sills. Josh Sills sounds kind of familiar. No idea who Davion Taylor is, so we're not really missing anyone important. It's going to be a QB draw for Lamar Jackson. Going to run for the first down. Gets his first rushing yards of the day, starting with 10. All right, Lamar in shotgun takes the snap. He's going to throw. No, he's going to. He throw on the ran. That was not English at all. But they're running hurry up offense. Baltimore is 2nd and 6 for Lamar and the offense. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He is stuffed in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. He is brought down by James Bradbury, and the Eagles going to try and get a stop here. Coming in 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. Lamar in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He almost gets sacked, but it's a screen pass. He is stopped before the first down, though. It is 4th and 1, and because this is Madden, they're probably going to punt because the AI doesn't make sense sometimes. But, yeah. And my prediction was correct. Unless this is a fake punt, the Eagles are going to get their first chance with the ball. And the punt is up and away. It is probably going to be returned by Britton Covey. Well, it went out of bounds, but it would have been returned by Britton Covey. And we're going to get our first look at the Eagles' offense coming out in the field. Jalen Hurts this season, 4,883 passing yards, 30 touchdowns, but 19 interceptions isn't exactly ideal. But made it this far, the playoffs this year. Made it to the Super Bowl last year, but just barely fell short. Let's see if we can correct his errors here. Eagles in the offense. Jalen Hurts is in shotgun, but it's a handoff to, that's DeAndre Swift. He actually gains nothing. It is 2nd down and 10. Eagles moving quickly back to the play here. It's a snap. Jalen Hurts going to pass on this one. And it is a deep throw. It is to A.J. Brown. That was actually Devontae Smith. And they're going to call it out of bounds. I think he caught that. But, okay. All right, Madden. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun again. He's going to pass. It's a pass to Dallas Goedert, who's got it. About a 15-yard gain. 21-yard gain, actually. For a first down to Dallas Goedert. All right, the Eagles defense huddled back up. And now we're going to the next play. From the 46-yard line. The Jalen Hurts under center. It's actually a pass from center, though. And Devontae Smith drops it last second. No, that time it was A.J. Brown. I don't know why I'm confusing those two so much. But, anyway, Jalen Hurts in shotgun. And he's going to pass across the center. That is Devontae Smith. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Hit him on the slant route. Jacoby Dean is trying to hype up. Is that Brandon Graham? It is. On the sideline. And 3rd down 2 for the Eagles. It's going to be a handoff. No, it's not. QB run. Jalen Hurts fumbles the ball. And the Ravens are going to come down with it. Injury timeout for Dallas Goedert. So much just went wrong for Philadelphia on that play. And with that, we are going to simulate the rest of this, not watching every play. We'll jump in if it's close, but Dallas Goedert walking off the field. Here's going to be some upper I think it's the forearm. I don't know. Not the best with anatomy. We're going to go simulation fast, and we're going to sim to next quarter. Oh, well, we hit the next quarter already. Okay, I didn't really think that one through. Next quarter. Ravens unable to score. Eagles do score. It is a 7-7 ball game now, and we've hit the 3rd quarter. It is a very low-scoring Super Bowl, only 7-7 in the 3rd quarter. Ravens score again. Okay, we're going to hop in at the 4th quarter here. We're just going to simulate to the end of the game. The Eagles have the ball. It is 7-21 going to the start of the 4th quarter. It has not gone their way since the start of the game when they scored. They're going to need to get points here, and they need them quick. Dallas Goedert appears to be back on the field. The injury was not that severe. It's 3rd and 5, Philadelphia. Okay, Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Most likely going to pass. They need points, and they need him quick. And he's going to find Quez Watkins down to the 41-yard line. And they got to start running hurry up at some point because the clock's ticking down. They only got 5 minutes here. All right, Jalen Hurts in shotgun, as you would expect in this situation. And he's going to receive the snap. He's actually a handoff to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift up the middle. That's Kenneth Gainwell. I'm sorry, I'm not the best with commentating. That's Kenneth Gainwell up the middle for the first down. Clock should keep running. They should probably get our play started here. 1st and 10, Philadelphia. Kenneth Gainwell in the backfield again. And Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Jalen Hurts is going to find, well, he found Devontae Smith, but there's a flag on the play. It is on the Eagles for holding. It was Landon Dickerson with the penalty. That's going to bring it down back to a 1st and 20 from the 43-yard line. And Jalen gonna find Devontae Smith in the middle again. Devontae's going all the way for a first down. Jalen Hurts under center. This could be a run play. About to see here. It is to Kenneth Gainwell. That's actually Rashad. That's actually that was. I'm blanking on that man's first name. It's kind of awkward. Okay, it's the next play. All right, Jalen Hurts is in shotgun. Jalen Hurts in shotgun. Scrambles to his right. He is going to get sacked. 3rd down and 12 for Philadelphia. All right, Jalen Hurts, shotgun. 3rd down and 12. There's a make-or-break moment right here. And Jalen Hurts is able to find A.J. Brown. He does not get far enough. 4th down and 7. I got to imagine they're going for this on 4th down. 4th down and 7. This could be the game right here. Most likely would be if the Eagles don't get it. Jalen Hurts is in shotgun. And he finds Dallas Goedert, but it is incomplete. If the Ravens get the ball, and that could be game. Could solidify the Ravens as Super Bowl champions right there. Something would have to go horribly wrong for them to mess this up. The Ravens going to hand it off J.K. Dobbins. He's stopped in the backfield. 2nd and 8 now. And we've hit the 2-minute warning of Super Bowl 58. Still 7-21 with the Ravens lead. Second and 8. Lamar Jackson going to run with it himself. He goes down for a loss, but there's a flag on the field. We're going to see who that's on. Is holding on the offense. It's Kevin Zeitler. They're going to accept that penalty. It's now 2nd and 18. We got 1:56 to go in the Super Bowl. And they're going to hand it off J.K. Dobbins again. He's going to get stopped. It is 3rd and 16. Timeout called by Philadelphia. They might not be out of this yet. About to see. 3rd and 16. It's going to be another run to J.K. Dobbins. He's stuffed immediately. Timeout called by Philadelphia again. The Eagles will get the ball back with 1:15 to go in the football game. I think, anyway. Sorry, 1:48. I don't know where I got 1:15 from. Ravens punter is out on the field. Punts it away. And it is... That's actually not Britton Covey. Who do we have? Is that Greg Ward? That is Greg Ward. Greg Ward fields the punt cleanly. Jalen Hurts in the offense. Come back on the field. 1:40 to go. Got to get 2 touchdowns. We'll probably need a quick touchdown, onside kick, get the ball back, and then another touchdown. Would have to be how this is played here. So, it's unlikely, but it's possible. And it's a short pass to Dallas Goedert. That was arguably the worst thing he could have done in that situation. It is 2nd and 8. Eagles running their offense in hurry up. And Jalen Hurts is going to throw on the run down the field and is dropped by, I think, Quez Watkins. All right. 3rd down and 8 for Philadelphia. There's an audible and something. And Jalen Hurts going to throw it. It is Quez Watkins again with the drop. It is 4th down and 8. Philadelphia. Yeah, if they don't get this, it's pretty much game over. And it is intercepted. And that will end the game. Baltimore will go home as Super Bowl champions. It was a pass to A.J. Brown, but threw it a little too short. Intercepted. And all Lamar Jackson and the Ravens should really need to do is just kneel the ball down. And then they can even kick a field goal if they wanted to. But they're just going to come down in victory formation. I read that at the top. Philadelphia had 5 turnovers this game to the Ravens 1. That's probably what killed them. Eagles will call their last timeout and attempt to stop the inevitable, but it's really not going to work that much. 3rd down, 13. And this should pretty much be it. The Ravens are going to kneel it down one more time. And any second now. The Ravens have won the Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens are Super Bowl 50. Actually, they've lined up in punt formation here. I don't really know what the goal is. They're punting the football with 2 seconds left. Greg Ward just called a fair catch, but it went out of bounds. Don't know what the play call was there. But the Baltimore Ravens have been crowned champions of Super Bowl 58. The Eagles lose 2 Super Bowls in a row in devastating fashion. And we'll see who is crowned Super Bowl MVP. I don't really know who that would even be, because I only watched, like, less than half the game. But, the Baltimore Super Bowl champions. If this prediction comes true, Madden is apparently the greatest video game of all time. It should win Game of the Year. If it doesn't, then nothing happens, I guess. Super Bowl MVP goes to Roquan Smith with 3 tackles and nothing else. That's a questionable MVP award, but okay. And that is... Oh, there we go. That is pretty much the video. Here we have the Ravens star players celebrating with the Lombardi Trophy on the questionable elite-sized pedestal. Oh, they fixed it this year. It used to be messed up. They fixed it. All right, well. And that is the Super Bowl. And I never actually checked who won MVP or Offensive Player of the Year or anything. But, yeah, Jalen Hurts did not have the best game. Lamar Jackson had a really good game. So that's probably what decided it. But, let's just look at the 2023 season recap. The NFL MVP was Russell Wilson on the Broncos, who didn't even make the playoffs. Robert Saleh was Coach of the Year. Cooper Kupp was Offensive Player of the Year. Von Miller, Defensive Player of the Year. Anthony Richardson was Rookie of the Year. And Will Anderson Jr. was Defensive Rookie of the Year. So, that pretty much is that. That's all you really need to know. So, we'll see how well this prediction ages. I personally hope the Eagles don't lose the Super Bowl. So, I'm going to hope that doesn't happen. But, yeah. This has been Christopher Cola Gaming, that being me, and I will see you next time for whatever I decide to post. I kind of post whatever, so yeah, see ya.